Have you ever sent a text message that seemed completely normal, but somehow made someone think about you all day? Have you ever wondered why some people can create intense attraction through a screen, while others send dozens of messages and get ignored? The truth is, sexual tension over text isn't about being explicit. It isn't about sending risky messages or trying too hard. In fact, the people who create the strongest attraction usually do the exact opposite. They understand something most people never learn. Attraction grows in the space between certainty and curiosity. And today, you're going to discover exactly how to create that tension over text without being obvious, without sounding desperate, and without saying anything that makes the other person uncomfortable. Because when you understand these psychological triggers, your conversations stop feeling like interviews and start feeling unforgettable. Think about this. Why do some text conversations die after a few messages, while others keep someone checking their phone every few minutes? The difference isn't luck. It's psychology. Let's start with the biggest mistake most people make. Most people text to get attention. They send message after message hoping for a response. They over-explain. They overshare. They make themselves completely predictable. But attraction doesn't grow from predictability. Attraction grows from anticipation. Imagine two guys. Jake texts Emma all day. "Good morning. What are you doing? How was your lunch? What are you watching?" Every thought enters his head and immediately becomes a text message. At first, Emma responds. But eventually, she already knows exactly what Jake is going to say before she opens the message. There's no mystery, no excitement, no anticipation. Now compare that to Ethan. Ethan has conversations that feel engaging and playful. He doesn't reveal everything at once. He leaves room for imagination. When Emma receives a message from Ethan, she doesn't know exactly what's coming next. And because she doesn't know, she becomes curious. Curiosity is one of the strongest forms of attraction. People become emotionally invested in what they haven't fully figured out yet. That's why one of the easiest ways to create tension is to stop explaining everything. Instead of giving complete answers, leave a little room for curiosity. If someone asks how your day was, you don't always need a detailed report. Sometimes, a simple response like, "You wouldn't believe the weird thing that happened today," immediately creates curiosity. Now they want to know more. You've created an open loop. And the human brain hates unfinished stories. Another powerful principle is emotional contrast. Most conversations stay on one emotional level. They're flat, predictable, boring. But memorable conversations create emotional movement. Imagine Olivia texts Noah and says she's had a stressful day. Most people respond with generic sympathy. "Sorry to hear that. That sucks." End of conversation. But Noah responds differently. A few messages later, he's making her laugh. Then they're sharing a funny story. Then they're talking about travel dreams. Notice what happened. He changed her emotional state. People often associate their feelings with the person who helped create them. And that's incredibly powerful. The next psychological trigger is selective attention. What gets attention isn't always what's loudest, it's what's different. Most people try too hard over text. They write paragraphs, they seek validation, they force conversations. But confidence often appears quieter. Imagine Sarah sends Michael a photo of a coffee shop she's visiting. Most guys instantly reply, "Wow. That's nice. Looks great. You're beautiful." Michael notices something different. The person who designed that place clearly wanted everyone to become addicted to expensive coffee. It's unexpected, playful, different. Now Sarah smiles, because he didn't react like everyone else. Being memorable often matters more than being impressive. Another mistake people make is turning every conversation into logical communication. Facts don't create tension. Emotions do. Facts are remembered. Emotions are felt. Let's say Emily asks Daniel what he likes to do on weekends. Daniel could say, "I go to the gym and watch movies." Technically correct, but emotionally boring. Instead, he says, "My weekends usually involve making terrible decisions about food and convincing myself I'll wake up early the next morning." Same information, completely different feeling. One creates an image, the other creates a resume. People connect to experiences, emotions, and stories, not bullet points. Now let's talk about one of the strongest psychological tools of all, the power of imagination. Most people reveal everything, but attraction often grows when the imagination gets involved. Think about movie trailers. Why don't they show the entire movie? Because mystery creates desire. The unknown is fascinating. Imagine Chloe asks Ryan why he's smiling. Instead of instantly explaining everything, Ryan replies, "I'll tell you later. It's actually kind of funny." Now Chloe thinks about it. She becomes curious. She wonders what's going on. The imagination starts working. And whenever someone's imagination starts working, emotional investment increases. Another powerful principle is playful challenge. Notice I said playful, not rude, not arrogant. Playful. Many people become too agreeable. They never tease. They never challenge. They never create energy. Imagine Ava tells Lucas she's extremely competitive. Lucas could say, "That's cool." Conversation ends. Instead, he says, "That sounds exactly like something a competitive person would say." Now there's playfulness, energy, a reason to continue. The goal isn't to win. The goal is to create interaction that feels alive. One of the most attractive feelings in any conversation is emotional engagement. People remember how conversations made them feel, not every word that was said. Now here's something most people overlook. Timing matters. Sometimes the strongest text isn't the one you send, it's the one you don't send. People often panic when conversations slow down. They immediately try to restart them. But attraction needs breathing room. Think about your favorite song. If it played non-stop for 24 hours, eventually you'd stop noticing it. Space creates appreciation. When someone enjoys talking to you, occasional absence doesn't destroy attraction. It often strengthens anticipation, because now they have time to think about you. Remember, attraction isn't built only during interaction. It's also built during reflection. The moments when someone remembers a conversation and smiles. The moments when they wonder what you're doing. The moments when they replay something you said. That's where emotional attachment often begins. And finally, understand this. The goal isn't manipulation. The goal is creating genuine emotional connection. Real tension isn't about tricks. It's about confidence, curiosity, playfulness, and emotional engagement. It's about making conversations feel different from the hundreds of boring exchanges people have every day. Because the people who create the strongest attraction aren't necessarily the most attractive. They're the most memorable. They know how to make someone laugh. They know how to spark curiosity. They know how to create emotional experiences through simple conversations. And when you combine curiosity, mystery, playfulness, emotional contrast, and confidence, your messages stop feeling ordinary. They start becoming the messages people look forward to receiving. Now I want to hear from you. What's the biggest texting mistake you think most people make? Drop your answer in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video and want more psychology-based attraction tips, relationship insights, and social dynamic secrets that most people never learn, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Because the next video might reveal the one psychological trigger that makes people think about you even when you're not around. And trust me, you don't want to miss that one.